Hey, howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be reviewing Drag Race Philippines Season 2, Episode 3. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that like button. Comment down below what you thought about this episode, and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and join the Salmon community. I'll give you a second. Alright, cool. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can also follow me on my other social media platforms at Samature Hour on all platforms. Again, it is all scrolling down in the ticker down below. So if you ever are wondering where you can find me, it's all there. Alright. So, like I said, for today's video, we are going to be reviewing Drag Race Philippines Season 2, Episode 3. So let's get right into the episode, baby. It is going to start out with the queens coming back into the workroom after week 2 to meet the queens from week 1. So it ended that way last week with the episode, right? At the end of episode 2, them coming back to meet the original queens. And then we pick it up right back up where they left off. Again, we will get to meet the queens, see the queens interact with each other, and sort of get the full moment, if you will. So we're gonna get right on with it. It was a lot of fun. Right off the bat, there's a lot of subtle shade. Well, maybe not so subtle. There's a lot of shade being thrown, especially between Dee and Cat and Cat, because again, they both have worked together for such a long time, and they have a lot of stories to tell about each other as it comes off to be. Again, a lot of the queens were talking about Cat, because according to some of the narratives, Cat can be a little diva behavior-ish, but also she's paid her dues and all of that. So I mean, there are multiple things can be true at once, right? So, anyways, right off the bat, this is one of the main storylines we're gonna have this episode. We're gonna have the storyline between Dee and Cat, captivating Cat. Words are difficult. Also, there's this funny moment where Tiny is telling the girls that, oh well, we had a top 2 lip sync for the crown. We didn't have anyone go home. So, who did y'all have go home? It was a funny moment. Again, I would like Tiny Deluxe. Tiny Deluxe is such a charismatic queen. Oh my god. But yeah, no, I love Tiny. She was hilarious. For the win, right? Like I said, for us, it was for the win, which is really funny. So then we find out, oh, it was a joke. Tiny was joking. Anyways, it was cute. I enjoyed that moment. Yeah, and then they're talking about the bottom 2 with obviously Nicole Pardo going home from group 1, and of course having my brain is not functioning right now, right this second. It was second group. Astrid Mercury. Oh my god. Astrid Mercury going home. I'm so sorry. I should know better. I know these queens. Well, I don't know these queens. I know who these queens are. Anyways, after Astrid Mercury going home. So there's that whole discussion. Again, just catching each other up, catching each group on what the other one did. It's cute. Right off the bat, we have Verushka saying, oh, I have tea to spill about Cat. Oh, I have tea. Ooh. This is going to be a big narrative for Verushka this episode, is just her talking a lot of shit about other people, for being honest. No shade, just being real. Verushka's interesting because you get this one story with her interacting with other queens, but she's like, oh, I wouldn't do that. Oh, I don't do any of that. And then we have the story of her in confessionals talking shit about everyone. I'm just like, listen, if you're going to talk shit about someone, just say it to their face. You know? Just be honest. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. Quinn's coming back into the workroom again. They all get together. It's 2 groups coming together. All that. Again, everyone's introducing themselves, even though everyone kind of already knows who most of them are. I mean, a lot of the queens work together. A lot of them have common friendships and all of that. But it's a cute moment. They're all introducing each other. And of course, Verushka has all like, oh, I have the T on Cat. Cat's a bitch, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my God, Verushka, where's this behavior in the workroom? Because we're only seeing this in the confessionals. Make it make sense. Anyways, RuPaul does Mail. Yeah. Mama Pal comes out. I love Mama Pal. Work. She's gonna introduce the mini challenge where the one queen from each group is gonna have to partner up together and to do a dancing Lola challenge in grandmother in English. Yeah. So it's a quick drag, grandma drag, partner up, dancing challenge. And then it's gonna turn out that they're gonna have to do something similar to in the US we have musical chairs. It's kind of the way I looked at it. It's like they're dancing and all that, and then they have the newspapers that they have to get on. And if they aren't able to stay on the newspaper, then they're gonna have to lose. Anyways, that's the mini challenge. We're gonna get into it though. It was fun. Jade is crazy, and I love Miss Jade. I love Miss Jade. Miss Jade. So so good. I love these groups. Again, it's a really fun episode. I thought it was a cute mini challenge. There's not too much to talk about. Again, it's them dancing in grandma drag and partners. Like I said, with the newspapers, them having to stand on the newspapers, whoever falls off, all of that. The winning group, well, originally the last group is going to be Matilda and Miss Jade. And in the end, the winner is going to be Matilda. So Matilda gets to an advantage for the maxi challenge, and she also gets a prize for winning the main challenge. So work. Congratulations to Matilda. So again, the main challenge is gonna be a design challenge. They're gonna have to be paired up, and assign boxes. Different boxes representing different holidays. You have a birthday box, you have a Christmas box, a Halloween box, a fiesta box, and there's one more Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day box. I almost forgot about the Valentine's Day box. Again, Matilda, because she won the mini challenge, is going to be able to assign groups and also pick out the boxes for each group. So right off the bat, Matilda, I love saying her name like that, picks out Ovi to be her partner because Ovi is a stylist. So she's thinking, if I'm working with Ovi, she'll be able to help design things, help do things well, and she knows what she's doing. That was a smart move. And then she also picks the Halloween box, which was an interesting choice. We'll just stick with that. And then gets to assign all the other groups in their boxes. And then Mama Pow announces, haha, there's a twist. You're actually competing against each other. Bum, bum, bum. Yes. So they're actually working together to create garments. They're competing against each other. It's a who wore it best sort of competition style. They did this on UK season 2. I believe it's 2 or 3. I don't remember. It was UK. No, it's definitely 2. That's definitely 2, right? Yeah. Anyways, so these are the pairings. Again, we have Tiny with Hannah Beshi. We have Matilda with Ovi. We have one group is Dee Dee and Captivating Cat, and I was like, oh, that's funny. You're funny. Arizona Brandy with Verushka Levels and Bernie with Miss Jade. So, and again, they all get signed boxes representing different holidays. It's a cute challenge. I like this concept. I like a competition design challenge episode. I enjoyed that. We get this moment with Hannah Beshi talking about her community in the CDO, where she has to design a lot of her own garments. Again, Hannah Beshi is starting her own drag family in this community because it is a very much a developing drag community, but it's really cool for Hannah to be able on the forefront of that and be able to bring queer art out. And I love that. And I love that she's like, yeah, I know how to sew. I sew all my own garments. So I feel pretty good for Hannah Beshi in this challenge. I'm like, if she knows how to sew, we'll have to see how she sews. You see sew? I don't know what that was. All right. Again, this pairing of Verushka and Arizona Brandy. Verushka is very confident because again, Verushka also does designing. She's designed for a lot of different people. She does a lot of stuff with design. So she's like, I'm feeling confident. I feel good. And she was trying to help Arizona. And Arizona was like, no, I want to do it on my own. And I respect that. I think that's what's going on there. It was cute. Again, Mama Pal comes in, does a walkthrough with Tessa Prieto, who her big thing in design is maximalism. She believes always I am more. Maximism is a fun design. I've seen some really cool stuff with this maximism as a design concept on social media. There's a lot of really cool things that you can do with it, and I love that. Honestly, like, why not do the most, right? Yeah. Anyways, they're doing the walkthrough. Ovi is talking, and they're talking to her because she's doing a lot of fabric as opposed to embracing the challenge of the unusual materials and embracing the Halloween concept of it all. Again, I feel confident about Ovi because Ovi is a designer, and yeah. It was a cute moment. Again, I really like Ovi. I love Ovi. Ovi's funny. Ovi's funny. We get this walkthrough with Verushka. Yeah. Again, they're very clearly creating narratives with who they're showing you getting the help from Mama Pal and Tessa, right? So it's very clear who the narrative producers are showing you are gonna put in the top or the bottom sort of style. Tiny Deluxe talks to them as well. I like Tiny. I really like Tiny. Tiny's fun. The walkthrough happens. Yeah. Again, Hannah's talking to Matilda about her design stuff. Yeah. Mm. We got a conversation about drag families between Ovi and Arizona Brandy. Again, Ovi is from drag family, I believe, with Marina Summers, Evila Queen, other queens in the Philippines. And we have Arizona talking about her family too. It's a cute moment. Again, we're gonna move on. A big part I want to focus on is the fact that this is all in one day. This is a one-day challenge. So they have one day to create a garment and model it on the runway. It's crazy. It's crazy. Because usually when I think of Drag Race on design challenges, you have like the first day where you get to kind of come up with the concept, start sewing in all of that, and then you have the next day where you're going to do like the final touches and then present it on the runway. So you get a little bit more time to do it, a little bit more thought can go into it, all of that. This is Mama Pal's outfit. Mama Pal looks good. I was wondering about how long she had to get into makeup. Because, excuse me, she has probably similar amount of time to the amount of time the queens have, I would assume. I could be wrong. But if it's all in one day, similar sort of timeline. So, that was cute. John Santos is going to be there. He looks so good. I love the hat and the little flower. It's cute. I like his outfit. Jiggly, love you, Jiggly. Jiggly Caliente looks great as always. I was sad Cal Karen wasn't there, but hey, I'm sure she'll be back next week. Rahul Laurel is there. He's back this season. In case you were wondering if he was removed from the judging, he's back. I know a lot of people weren't his biggest fan, I guess is what I would say, last season, but I feel like he knows what he's doing. He's design. He does that, right? Yeah. Tessa Prieto is again back as a guest judge after doing the walkthrough. Makes sense. She was a good guest judge. I felt like she had really fair opinions, really good critiques, all that. We're gonna get round into the looks. First up, we have Captivating Cat and Dee Marie Holiday, who are representing the Valentine's Day holiday. I definitely think Dee looks really great. I love this head wrap, back headpiece, I think is what it's called. And it was funny because Captivating Cat saw Dee making this, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make one to compete with her." I thought that was funny because even in by creating the same concept, Dee still. Anyways, we'll get to that later. For me, I definitely think Dee looks better. I feel like with Cat, there's a little bit just too much going on in the bodice area, which messes with the whole shape of it all. And I feel like she could have done things a little bit differently. Again, they are very limited on the amount of time that they have. So take that with a grain of salt, if you will. But they both look really pretty. Like, you can't deny that. They both look very pretty. Next up, we have Arizona Brandy and Verushka Levels, who are doing a birthday party look. Verushka definitely took it there. She took it to the next level with all of the balloons. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But it looks good. I will say I think she looks good. Arizona Brandy looks nice. Between the two, I definitely think Verushka is the stronger look. But I also just like Arizona Brandy a little. Anyways, they would look good, but I definitely think Verushka met the assignment a little bit better. Next, we have Hannah Beshi and Tiny Deluxe, who are doing the festival box. I definitely think Hannah Beshi took the festival and made it her garment, right? She actually took the thing and made it her garment represent the box. And I feel like Tiny was going a little bit more. It was monochromatic, like they said. It was a little bit more like trying to be fashiony, I guess. But it's not really incorporating the actual concept of the box into the design, which is why I think Hannah definitely won between those two. Don't get me wrong, Tiny looks great. It's not. Well, Tiny space is gorgeous. The garment, Hannah Beshi definitely won that. Next up, we have OV. And of course, Matilda, who are again doing Halloween. I personally prefer Ovi's look to Matilda's look, but again, that's my own opinion. Let me know what you think down below. Like, I get the idea of like Halloween, you want it to represent Halloween, but I feel like I see Ovi's as more Halloween meets couture, and Matilda is just kind of like Halloween smacked in your face. Don't get me wrong, they both look good, but for me, I would give the win between these two to OV. Again, let me know who you think would win between the two down below in the comment section. Ding. Bernie and Miss Jade. So, who are doing Christmas? Oh my god, they both look stunning. Can we just admit that? Well, not admit. Can we just accept the fact that these two queens are gorgeous and I'm obsessed with both of them? Bernie, I am obsessed with you. Oh my god, you are so fun. You are such a good queen. I'm so excited to have you on the show. And Miss Jade. So, you look stunning. You both look stunning. If I personally were to pick a winner between the two, I would give it to Bernie. I just really like it. I really like Bernie's look. Don't get me wrong, I think Michelle looks amazing. Her body is bodying. I personally think Bernie took it, made it a little bit more full. Whereas for me, I feel like Michelle was not doing. I don't know. They both look great. They both look great. But for me, I definitely would have picked Bernie. Again, let me know who you would have picked down below. Ding. Ultimately, Mama Pow announces the winners of each group. The first Valentine's Day group between Dee and Cat, the winner is going to be Dee Marie Holiday. So, yay. Group 2, birthday between Verushka and Arizona, is going to Verushka. Yay, Verushka. Group 3, which was Fiesta, is going to Hannah Beshi. Yay. Group 4 is going to Matilda. Again, I personally would have given it to OV, but let me know who you think down below. And then finally, the Group 5 Christmas is going to Miss Jade. So those 5 are announced safe, but the ultimate winner of this week's challenge is going to be Verushka. Congratulations to Verushka on winning her first challenge win, episode 3. Congratulations to Verushka Levels on winning the challenge. Yes, work. Love it. Yeah. So all the rest of the winners are safe. And then ultimately these are the ones who get critiques. They tell Bernie that, like, Bernie, you shouldn't be in the bottom, but like we had to pick one. And then we ultimately find out that the safe queens this week. Well, I mean, Bernie is safe, Ovi is safe, and Captive and Cat are safe. So that means the bottom 2 are going to be Arizona Brandy and Tiny Deluxe. I was a little bit surprised, but at the same time, I think based on the judges' critiques and what they presented on the runway, I do think this was the correct decision. Again, Arizona Brandy had just won her first challenge, so for her to be in the bottom 2 was a little bit not great. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles, as I like to say. So they're going to be lip syncing to Kitty Girl by RuPaul. I don't know how I feel about international seasons doing RuPaul songs, because I feel like there's so much more opportunity there to do so many different artists, and I feel like it's a little upsetting when it's just RuPaul. I get that, I mean, no shade to Ru, but like I get, like, I'm sure World of Wonder has some sort of thing in their contracts where they have to probably do a certain amount of RuPaul songs on these franchises. It's annoying. It's annoying. Anyways, we're gonna get into this lip sync. Arizona Brandy was doing a lot. It was a lot. It was fun. I thought it was funny. I think they both did well, but once Arizona started pulling out the umbrella, and then I believe that was powder that she put in her mouth, like makeup powder, spitting it out and all of that. It was wild, but it was funny. It definitely came out that the ultimate winner is going to be Arizona Brandy. Like, I feel like Tiny knew it. I feel like Tiny knew at that point when she started doing all those stunts. And Tiny knew. Yeah. Anyways, Arizona Brandy is safe and she gets continue on in the competition. So congratulations to Arizona Brandy on winning the lip sync. Yes. Which ultimately means that Tiny Deluxe does have to sashay away. Again, I was really sad to see Tiny go. I think Tiny was one of my favorites on this show. I don't think Tiny was one of my favorites on this show. Let me rephrase that. I just thought she oozed so much charisma and personality, everything. But again, she was in the bottom the first week and then is in the bottom again. I mean, the writing's kind of on the wall in that perspective. But again, hey, I'm not Mama Pal. So, well, Tiny Deluxe has to sashay away. It will be sad not having her on the show anymore. Super, nothing but positive, great vibes to Tiny Deluxe. I am obsessed with you. You are amazing. I'm sure you're going to do amazing things with your drag moving forward, and I can't wait to see you probably back on some sort of All-Stars at some point. I mean, hey, you ooze charisma. You would be a great addition to an All-Stars. Just saying. Anyways, yeah, that brings me to the end of this review. We are at a top 9 now, so we will be moving forward on in the competition. Let me know what you think about all of this down below in the comment section. Make sure to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Come join the Samature Hour community. You can also follow me on my other social media platforms at Samature Hour on all platforms. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll be back here later with some more content. Have a good rest of your night or day wherever you are, and I'll see you later. Bye, y'all.